Hey guys, one really important thing for me when mixing is the soundstage, how wide things sound in the mix. Today I want to showcase a plugin that can help with the stereo image of your mix. That plugin is Stage 1 from Leapwing. Leapwing Stage 1. This is a plugin that got my interest because I always look to improve somehow the stereo image, the stereo spread, the stereo depth of my mixes. Today I'm gonna take a look at it and we will try it out on a couple of different sources. The song that I'll be using today is called Old Friends from DCure. It's a really simple session with the beat track out and a couple of vocal tracks. It sounds like this.
Would follow no trends, party all night with no rest, felt completely hopeless, my old friends.
This is Stage 1, the interface is great. I love the fact that it's not 3D, it's not overly complicated, everything right in front of you, you don't have additional sub-menus that you have to go through. Now let's move from left to right and see what we have. The plugin is divided in 3 different modules, let's call them. We have width, depth, and mono spread. Each of this module deals with stereo image in a different way. With the width fader, we can increase the stereo spread of a source. And with the high pass, we tell the plugin below a certain frequency not to spread those frequencies. This is a great feature because sometimes the lower mids, you don't want to spread those. With depth, you can move a source more into the mix. It has to deal with early reflections. You also have the color. This is, I believe, a tilt filter, so you can control the tone of those early reflections brighter or make them darker. And now one of my favorite part of this plugin, the mono spread. This is probably one of the best sounding stereoizer plugins out there. Mono spread from 0 to 100, and then the center gravity. You can place your source in the stereo field in a more natural way. Then we have the output trim, some presets, and on off. Each module has its independent on and off. Now let's try it out on a few sources. In the session I have a guitar that sounds like this. This is with all my processing. I'll bypass the processing and you'll see that this guitar is mono. So it's dead in the center, no stereo information at all. The first module is not doing anything because it only enhances stereo image that it's there in the source. On a mono source, it's doing nothing until we start adding the other 2 modules. Let's play with depth. Let's have this on bypass and let's move to the mono spread. Let's add some of the other processing that I have. These are some more obvious, more extreme settings. You can go really subtle with it. And as you can hear, it sounds really natural. One thing that I've noticed is that it's mono compatible. Let's move to another example that I want to try out. It's the percussion bass. We have a couple of hi-hats, a couple of claps here. Let's try and enhance the stereo image of this bass. Now I want to try stage 1 on vocals. I think this is one of the best mono spreaders that works really nice on vocals. I've tried a lot of alternatives, and messing with the stereo spread on a mono source, sometimes you can create artifacts, phasing issues that really don't sound that good in context. Inserting stage 1 on the vocal bass. Let's play with the mono spread.
My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt. Next morning telling my folks sorry to disappoint. Driving too fast, shattered glass appeared. Yet they drove me home, I bet you're glad I'm here. My friend thought he was AJ Foyt.
For me, this is an amazing vocal bass finisher when you just need to add a touch of excitement. Like I've said, the mono spreader is amazing on this plugin. I like to use it on vocals, even though this plugin is quite expensive. I think if you're looking for something that sounds really nice when it comes to stereo manipulation, this is an alternative. So this was stage 1 from Leapwing. It's a plugin that you should consider if you're looking for something to use to manipulate your stereo image. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 2probeats. Thanks for the support and see you guys really soon.